Welcome back to our Gran Turismo 5 B-Spec career mode. Now, I was let down by the board of, directors, which is you guys, the comment section who watch. Um, you guys didn't provide me any notes for our team. So we're going into this with literally just new tires. That's it. All right. So here we go. Getting ready for our first return to Gran Turismo 5 in a few races for a few weeks. And we're off and away we go from fifth place. We're going to go ahead and try to make a 2-for-1 into turn one to get up to third, which means that our B-Spec driver has come to play. So S. Browning looking really good as he gets one and two. Oh, he was almost got a third there because he was going on the Nissan Silvia, but I'm going to tell him to go ahead and overtake the driver of the Silvia if he gets a good run here. Come on, get there. Get there and get the Silvia. On the outside. Deep on the outside. Makes a small mistake cutting back across with a slide job. Gets re-slid back. I'm going to tell him to bring the pace back down, though, so that he can relax a little bit because he needs to bring it down. As he already runs into the rear end as the Civic Del Sol went in a little bit of agricultural work down there. Go ahead and tell him to just back out of it again. And he does. Good. But now we are under attack by the Citroen C4. I'm just going to keep telling Browning just to relax, because if I don't tell him to just bring it down, he's going to make more mistakes. You know, young driver, hot shot, and he's already off the track. And this is the worst because now we have to wait for a safe regen. I told him to relax. Man, now we got to see if we can make it up. What a shame. Imagine going from running second and third to now being dead last because your driver just lost his mind. Maintain this pace, please. Guys, I don't know about y'all. I mean, I guess we could take some of the prize money and do something else with the car. I don't know. I really don't know what else we can do with this front engine, front wheel drive Honda Civic Type R from 1998. We don't even have a full out interior. We did make up the ground at least, so I guess we have something in this car. Tell him to keep bringing the pace back down as he's about to try to overtake two cars. The Hatsu Storia just kind of moves over, and the Honda Fit decides to also move over. I'm gonna tell him to bring the pace down again as the Honda Fit starts going towards the grass. We don't make that move. We don't complete the move, so we're going to be stuck behind the Fit, which is not ideal if we were hoping to actually make up ground here and get back into a respectable position where we should be at, because right now we're nowhere near where we should be. Like, this is not our true pace. Driver of the Honda Fit is just gone. Like, he's driving away from us. Yeah, this is not great. Just realized that the Nissan Silvia has dropped back to fourth, and he's kind of like right in front of us as the Citroen and the Mazda 6 are now fighting at the front at the sharp end. See, this is the sharp end right here, the Citroen and the Mazda 6. And here's us all the way back in seventh, still stuck behind this Honda Fit. Makes me think that we may have made a bad decision in buying this car. Last lap, and we are still seventh. I told him to increase the pace. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Finishing eighth? It's not any better than where we are now, or any worse. So, not even on the podium. We were in a podium position and we've lost too many positions to even make it count. So I told him to just kind of go for it, go like hell. See if you can make up some positions and at least salvage this because the board of directors who watch, they're going to see this race and they can make the decision off of just this race. You guys can, of if we're going to fire this guy. So here we are, last corner, and we're in the grass, and we come home sixth. We started fifth, finished sixth. What a disgrace! What a disaster! So we've made it back to the shop area. Not happy with the driver. Like, that easily could have been avoided. So I'm gonna run to the tuning shop and see if we can get something for the car because we have $4,000. Can't do a weight reduction. We can actually lower the weights of the windows, but that's only 10 kilos. That's not gonna make much of a difference. Engine wise, we could do an engine tune. It's a very moderate tuning though. We could get a new intake manifold. That's not going to bring enough. Exhaust. Really like the current exhaust note that we have, by the way. So I'm probably not going to touch exhaust throughout any of the B-Spec stuff, despite some of the boost that it can give. We don't have enough for a new transmission. We could get a new clutch, though. I mean, sure. We'll buy the clutch and we'll go ahead and install that. And now we're back down to $1,000. If I get a little bit more, maybe we can get like some kind of suspension, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell what we need when our driver isn't doing his best. So back to the Sunday Cup. Each episode, by the way, will just be one cup at a time until we get to the endurance. Once we get to the endurance events, that's when we're going to run and do it with actually live streams, hopefully. So definitely keep really make this series popular, and I'll do those type of things, especially the 24-hour events. Alrighty, we're rolling off fifth yet again. This time we got a new clutch system, so hopefully we'll be good. So from fifth, we're going to go ahead and immediately make some moves. We're up to fourth, passing the Opel Tigra. Now we're up to third, and we're going to set our sights immediately on the Citroen C4 with the, well, I'm assuming better clutching as we kind of go into turn one real ginger-like. It does feel like we are shifting a little bit faster. But this Citroen C4 is gone. So I'm going to tell our driver to speed up. And wow. Oh, yeah, side by side for the lead already. Love it. Go ahead and block him while also bringing the pace back down. Oh man, it's just such a great game. I love Gran Turismo. Whether the cars sound, just something unique as our driver is doing his best to play Initial D. What are you doing, man? Yo, just chill, just chill. I know he's on your quarter panel. I know. It's okay. Just bring it down. Bring it down. We're good. You'll take him to Gapplebee's and we'll be just fine. Just bring the pace down. Relax. He's behind you. He's in the draft, but you're good. He can't keep up with you. Okay? We are on track to potentially our first ever race win. All because I upgraded our clutch and gave us some sports hard tires, okay? We finished second here before. Like we know what it takes to be up here at the front. Now we just gotta seal it off. That's all we have to do, my man. That's all you gotta do. As we climb over the crest of the hill, guys, the hill. We're gonna go down into this turn, and it seems like we might have a slight advantage, but again, Browning is beginning to feel the pressure because it takes a lot. It's a lot different when you're out in the lead than when you're chasing. And for much of his like career so far, all he's done is chase or spin out and get stuck in the grass and have to wait for the entire field to pass. If he sticks around all the way until the point where we get to endurance racing, I really hope that he doesn't do something stupid during an endurance race. Like, see, now we put a gap on the Citroen. See this gap beginning to form. Gran Turismo knew what they were cooking when they made this. I'm sorry, they knew. Like the live timing says that we are 2.8 seconds ahead. I'm gonna tell him to maintain about this pace right here, so we should be good. But there's a battle back here for fifth between the Opel Tigra, the Volkswagen Lupo, and the Toyota Will. They're like really on top of each other. So this might be our race because the Citroen actually has fallen back. Like we've actually gone and made a nice sizable gap. Maybe after Autumn Ring Mini, our driver heard me say that the board of directors, which is the comment section that watches this video, could have him fired. And me, as just the team owner, will have to listen to what the board of directors says, which is you, the comment section. Oh yeah, homie is gone. We'll take this last lap in pretty much complete silence. I'll keep telling him to maintain his pace, but this last lap, our first ever win at this point, as long as he gets to the line. So I'm gonna take this in complete silence. We were robbed here last time we raced here. This time, we're not getting robbed this time. We will cross the line in first place for the first win of Honda or of Neko Darius Racing and Gran Turismo. Love it. Love to see it. 7.1 seconds over second place. Huge victory. Great for our team. Finally. And we've now increased our level to level 4. And our driver has actually increased to level 4, which means hopefully he won't make any mistakes next time. As much as I would love to sit here and, tell you guys that that race win was going to be the end of the episode, unfortunately, we still have another race to do. So we'll go ahead and knock the race out of Scuba. And hopefully with our quick acceleration, we're immediately out into first place. I didn't do anything else to the car. Literally just bought ourselves a brand new clutch. And suddenly this car has come alive because our gear shifts are much better than before. We've immediately made it up from 5th all the way to 1st. And we've already gotten past probably one of our toughest opponents, which will be the Renault Megane. And he's going to hold off the Mazda Atenza and the Hyundai Tiburon. I think, honestly, this one also might be in the bag. Could you guys imagine that all it took was just a clutch change? I guess maybe now we're also not granny shifting anymore. And our driver is technically level 4. So he should actually be better than most of these other drivers that we're racing against. Should. Yeah, like we're gone. We've checked out. I love this little race back here happening in sixth, fifth, fourth, and third and second because that Mazda 10. Oh my gosh, that Mazda made a dive. He dove in on that guy. And the Mazda Roadster is coming at the Hyundai Tiburon. Make to the right, go to the left. Nope, just decides to rear end him and move him out the way. Yo, that was an aggressive move by the Mazda Roadster. And the Renault Megane had some issues. I didn't see that. But the Megane had an issue, and now the Mazda Roadster could be up into second or into third. Make that 2 Mazdas in second and third. Oh, drift from the Mazda Roadster driver, though. That's crazy. That was a good one right there. Opel Tigra and Mini Cooper have now swapped positions. And we need to get back to our driver and tell him to pick up the pace because it seems like those Mazdas are coming. And they're coming fast. So I'm going to tell him to bring the pace back up a little bit because he did kind of cool off. He has nothing going on, so he was able to cool the tires, bring everything back under temperature as the Mazda Tenza is now under attack. Behind us by the Mazda Roadster. Who's going to give? Somebody's got to give. Are they going to give? Going into the turn, and the Atenza gave to the Roadster because the Roadster is just pushing. I'm talking about push. Mans is on full out attack mode. So the Mazda Roadster went from, I'd probably have to say about maybe fourth, third maybe, to being up there in second. No, like fifth. He had to have been fifth. Because that is black paint on the front hood. And the Renault Megane went from second down to fifth. So you can see, I guess now that we've actually upgraded our car just a touch, I mean, we've got better gear shifting than before. So I didn't think that the gear, like the clutch, was actually going to be that important. If that was the case, I would have bought that a long time ago. I guess that mixed with the flywheel really helped. Like you can definitely hear that the car is shifting a lot better. So yeah, we definitely got this one in the bag here. As we're chasing, well, it looks like a little bit more action, but everybody's beginning to spread out now based on how long that this race has been going. And this is now officially the final lap. It looks like the Roadster won't catch us at this point unless we have some kind of massive mistake. But I don't foresee us getting a mistake with the Honda Civic Type R. So I think we should be, honestly, good to go to the end. I'm going to tell our driver to just kind of play it by ear and see what he can do. I swear, if we go back to Autumn Ring Mini, which we will do one more for Autumn Ring Mini here. If we go back to Autumn Ring and somehow find a way to win with a clutch, just a new clutch, I won't know what to tell you guys outside of the fact that you guys are the board of directors, and yeah, gonna need y'all to step up your game. If the only thing I had to do was just replace the clutch, y'all could have been suggested that one. That was a cheap one. And we're going to come around the corner here at Tiburon for our second career win in our, seventh race? And we went over the Roadster by 7 seconds. All it took was us to replace the clutch. That's all we did was replace a clutch. This game ain't real sometimes. All right, guys, we're back. Last race of this episode, our 8th race as a team, and we're back at Autumn Ring Mini. Not like I wanted to be back here, but we get a electric start. Yeah, it was a clutch. All we needed was a clutch. We are 3 wide for the race lead, and we're going to get it over the Peugeot 106 and the Toyota Volts. And I'm going to tell him to bring it down, at least on the aggression side. Just relax a little. Even though you have some competition behind you, There's no reason to overdrive the car. Just don't overdrive and we should be good. We can just drive away. We can set sail. A clutch. It took a new clutch. Man, I'm gonna not hear the end of that in the board of directors meeting, huh? A new clutch was all we needed. Sat here and was thinking we need a lot of stuff. All it was a clutch. A clutch, guys. Gotta be kidding me. As soon as we can actually start shifting our gears like we're not granny shifting, somehow things get better. And I now need to kind of go back and double check how bad was the shifting that we're able to just change the clutch this episode, and somehow we are now leagues better than before. Leagues better. Like Grand Valley, I can kind of understand, wide open track. Scuba sort of kind of can understand if you can get the right lines. Autumn Ring Mini, we've struggled here the 3 times we've raced here. Or the 2 times we've raced here, sorry. And now we're good? This makes no sense to me. All it took was just giving our driver a new clutch. I've seen it all now. I've officially seen it all. Hopefully you guys have also seen it all. This is crazy. Well, we've won this one, I think, as long as we don't do something stupid like throw it off the track. Let's see what's going on behind us. The Peugeot 106 is pretty much taking off and he's by himself. The Suzuki Swift is under attack by the Toyota Starlet Glanza. And the Toyota Starlet is not going to push the issue on the Suzuki because the Suzuki's going to try to drive himself off the track. The Honda Civic SIR is kind of hanging out in the middle of all this, just really watching fifth. Renault Megane in sixth, Toyota Volt seventh, and the Mazda Demio is up to eighth. Oh gosh, I just realized that's the Mazda Demio. Is that the same Mazda Demio from Gran Turismo 1? Or at least its predecessor? As the Peugeot gives up the position to the Suzuki, they are banging doors. Okay. You know what? Y'all got it. Hold up. I gotta tell our driver to keep the pace up because they about to come at us at a rate of knots at this rate. It is really exciting back here. Got the Starlet Glanza trying to make a move on the Peugeot. Doesn't make the move stick. Is definitely overdriving those tires, though. I can tell you that much. Peugeot 106 has settled into third as the Suzuki Swift is now in second officially. And there has been another shift for position as the Starlet Glanza finally makes the move on the Peugeot and is now going to set his sights back on the Suzuki Swift. It's like, hey, I'm not done with you yet. Ooh, that's one big dive. That's one huge dive as we're getting around the corners here. Okay, looks like nobody's really making a massive move here. I'll tell our driver to speed it back up, though, because they are closing in. So that's it. That was the fight right there. I think that this is not over. If this Starlet Glanza gets a good run on that Suzuki Swift, we could see another position change. Honestly, I can see it coming. It's coming. I just don't know if it's going to actually like happen now or at the line. And I really want to see this one. Like, this is going to be a good one. Glanza is going to look. Nope. I think the Glanza may have actually hit that limit. Yeah, they've hit their limit. Ooh, that sucks. Would have been nice to have seen the Suzuki Swift driver make a mistake or something, but doesn't matter. We win the race, and that right there will be the end of this episode. I can't believe it, guys. We've won. We won. Huge. Board of directors. We won 3 races with our driver. It only took us changing the clutch. The next episode will be the FF challenge for cars that are front engine front wheel drive, and we have a car that is front engine front wheel drive. So that would be Deep Forest Raceway, Special Stage Route 5, as well as the Suzuka circuit. Can't believe it. 3 races, 4 races, 3 wins. All it took was a clutch. If you like today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next episode here. Be easy, everybody.